how to generate power during the hook.
During the hook punch, I can't generate power from my hand. Give some exercise tips on how to generate power from the hook punch from elbow and triceps. So generally from trying to improve the hook, I think that a lot of emphasis needs to be on rotational strength, stability, and then transferring that into power. We need to look to increase the strength of the obliques first to create that strength and stability to be able to control and then reproduce force into a powerful hooking action. If you think about a short way you throw the hook, you probably wouldn't just throw a hook from here, keeping the head in that neutral position. You'd probably look to dip first or throw it off a straight shot. So the right hand and the left hook. So following that right hand, you need to be able to control force going through the obliques, going through that torso rotation to then reproduce that power. Really important here as well is that lead leg stability, not wanting to see any kind of movement going through that lead leg. Knee stability is really important as well. So we do a lot of our work in a split stance action, whether that's doing a row and rotate, doing a cable rotation, doing our power work where we're doing it in a split stance rotational throw. Really important to be able to control that lead leg, create that stability to then be able to create a coiling effect going into that rotation. So they're the main fundamentals of improving strength and power leading into the hook. But with this question here, what I'm gauging is that it's actually the power of the arm that you're struggling with during the hook. Some joint specific work that you can do in terms of punch iso holds. So we can do some manual punch iso holds with our fighters, getting them strong in that hooking action and making sure that their joints are aligned into that right position and creating that isometric strength. But what's also important here is that shoulder internal external rotation strength. So boxers, because they're internally rotated, throwing a lot of punches, using lead hand quite a lot, they end up being quite weak in their external rotators of the shoulder and of the arm. Fighters wanting to be in this position, whereas to generate a powerful hook, you need to be in this position. If you look at some of the greats, Canelo and Golovkin, their alignment during the hook, especially Golovkin, his elbow was so high, the joint angle was absolutely perfect, and this is why it could generate so much power leading into that hook. Let's say if your elbow is down here because you're not as strong in terms of external rotation or being able to internally rotate from this position, it's going to be affecting your power during contact of a hook. Even if you had the most amazing whip coming through the core, going through the torso, going through your hip, if you're weak at the arms and not being able to get that joint angle because of tightness in the shoulder, you're going to end up struggling to generate and transfer that power into the hook. So what's really important here, general shoulder health, posterior shoulder strength, doing exercises such as cable reverse flies, single arm cable reverse flies, band pull aparts, and then actually looking at improving that elbow position with the shoulders. So doing some banded face pulls, single arm banded face pulls, and also banded triple threat. Then also doing isometric holds, sideline dumbbell shoulder holds, also doing some wall isometrics as well, getting stronger in this position. You can also look at doing some internal external rotation work, whether that's from an isometric point of view or going from an eccentric point of view. Go and check out our products and services on the Boxing Science website, boxingscience.co.uk, where we've also got our membership, our Train Like a Champion membership, where you can follow the blueprint to elite performance. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully see you on the next video at Boxing Science.